welcome to the first press conference of LIV Golf Jeddah 2024. Delighted to welcome Smash GC. We have our 2022 and 2023 LIV Golf Jeddah champion Brooks Koepka. We have returning Smash GC player Jason Kokrak. We have new Smash GC member Graeme McDowell, and our 2023 individual season champion Talo Gooch. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll start with Brooks and Taylor. About 4 or 5 months ago, you guys had quite an epic playoff out there, different teams. Brooks, you won your second LIV Golf Jeddah champion, and you also claimed your individual season championship here last year. Positive memories coming back for you both, Brooks?
For me, yeah. Maybe not as much Taylor. But yeah, I mean, coming here, back-to-back champ, feels good. I like this golf course. I've obviously played well, so some familiarity, I guess, with golf course hasn't changed over the last 6 years, so be ready to play this week.
And Taylor?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously a good week, and the final round that I had here is probably one of the best rounds of my life, circumstantially speaking, and so it could have turned out a little bit better if it wasn't for that dude over there, but no, it was a great week and very fond memories, and glad to be back.
Nice to be on the same team this year.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's a lot better.
We're also coming off the back of a team win in Vegas a couple of weeks ago. Jason, Graeme, how much confidence that gives you going into this week and the whole year ahead?
I think we knew what we were, expected to do, but I think the group of guys standing here are ready to play golf. We're ready to win, multiple times this year. So nice to shake the rust off in Mexico and then get a team win in Vegas. So super excited with these guys and looking forward to the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, totally agree. I think, there's a high expectation level on the team. There's guys here that are going to compete individually every week. And, as a group, I think, we really feel like we can compete as a team every week as well. So, certainly not resting on our laurels of Vegas. We're looking into the season and really trying to be the best we can be every week and keep working hard. And, we've all had some reasonably good success around this golf course. And, this is a week that we feel like as a team we can certainly compete.
Awesome. I'll hand over to Mike.
Right here. Brooks, so you've obviously won back-to-back majors twice. Have you ever, at any point since taking up golf, have you ever had a three-peat?
I don't think so. I mean, it's hard to win alone, and then to back it up is pretty tough. But to have, I guess, a chance at a three-peat, I'm 0 for 2, so I don't know. Maybe hopefully change it this week.
How much different do you think the course will play in February as opposed to October?
I only played the back nine today. It seems like it's in relatively very good shape for this time of year. I mean, I don't think I've seen it in better shape. Fairways are phenomenal, maybe a little bit softer than what it's been probably in October, but it'd be interesting. I mean, the wind direction's still the same, so played these holes enough to kind of get an idea on how to play them.
Oh, yeah.
G-Mac, you won in February, I think, here, right? Have you noticed any kind of difference since playing in October?
I think, to Brooks's point, I think it's slightly softer this time of the year. I think coming off the back of a hot summer, September, October conditioning can be a little challenging, with water issues, and this part of the world gets awfully hot. So it was quite firm and crusty, I think, last October. I think it's definitely a little softer, tiny bit lusher. I think it's in phenomenal condition. Like Brooks said, the wind direction is about the only thing that doesn't change around here. It's always blows out of the west, northwest, and the guys that have been here multiple times, the golf course is pretty much there in front of you and plays very similar. But the conditioning this week is probably the best I've seen this golf course.
Brooks, going back to you, I think you played the 18th 11 times in the last 2 years. Obviously birdied it every time on Sunday. You're very familiar with that hole. What do you think of it?
I prefer to play it a little bit less.
I can answer that for him.
Yeah. I mean, do all right in the playoff. I just wouldn't like to go to a playoff again. It'd be nice to win one outright, but
couple clutch birdies though.
Yeah, listen, hey, I mean, Taylor kind of forced my hand last year. made a good putt there. I had to make one. So, yeah, like I said, I don't want to do it in the playoff again. I'm tired of that hole.
Taylor, when you were in the playoff last year, did you figure you were going to have to birdie every time just to stay even, right?
Yeah, I mean, in the playoff hole that I lost, I had a really good number on the second shot, and I kind of knew that birdies was just going to drag this thing out, and I knew that I'd already won 18 million, so I said let's send it, and I got aggressive and just overcooked it a couple yards too much, and ended up losing because of it. But like you said, I saw the putt he made in regulation to send it into a playoff, and the putt he made in the playoff, and just knowing him, he's not going to let you win it with a birdie. So I was trying to make an eagle and close the thing out. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. But yeah, he likes that 18th hole out here.
And one last question for me. Obviously, Barry Sanders, you probably grew up idolizing him. You got a autographed jersey from him. What's that like?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the GOATs without a doubt. I mean, he's a living legend in Oklahoma, and like you said, everybody back home knows him, and he's an incredible individual and one of the greatest NFL players of all time. So super cool, and that'll be going in the man cave immediately.
All right, thanks.
Let's start with English questions.
Ben, Golf Love UK. Question for Jason. Can you speak to the change in the team dynamic from last year to this year? New team members, how's that feeling?
Feeling's good. I mean, I've been with Brooks for a couple of years now, but adding GMAC and Taylor has been nice. I mean, the four of us mesh well. We go out there. We don't necessarily need to play practice rounds together. We know how to take care of business. We know what we need to do individually to play well. So I think collectively that puts our captain's mind at ease, and he can go out and do what he needs to do instead of kind of looking after some other people and making sure that we're doing the right thing. So I think the four of us are comfortable together, and I think you saw that in Vegas, and I think you're going to see more.
Brilliant. One for Brooks and Jason. Obviously, Brooks and Jason, it appears that you've got to be a member of the team and own a franchise outside of your golf interest with the bull riding and the horses. What are we expecting Jason to take on as an alternate sports investment?
We were actually just talking about this. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out something. To get Jay in. Yeah, it was crazy. GMAC was here last year.
Yeah.
I think when GMAC talked about the horse, he was like, "You want in?" I said, "Sure." So
Sure.
So yeah, might as well. But yeah, we'll find something. Don't worry.
We've got a couple ideas.
I've just done an interview with GMAC, and he's alluding to a few more being added to your stable. So opportunity for Jason to get on some more horses.
Exactly.
I'm in.
Any final English questions? All right, we'll hand over to Arabic, and Yassine will translate.
guys. نبدأ. أهلا وسهلا فيكم بالمملكة العربية السعودية. بلال آدم من صحيفة وكالة سعودي جازيت. للأستاذ كيبكا أول شيء سؤال: هل سترى نفسك محظوظا بعد تحقيق 2023 في 2024؟ ماذا كيف حماسك للدخول ليف جولف مرة أخرى؟
This is Bilal from Okaz and Saudi Gazette. His question is for you, Brooks. He's asking you, you've won here twice. Are you going for the hat-trick?
Yeah, that would be the goal. I'd like to be able to win individually, or somebody up here win, and then we win as a team. I think that's the whole goal. We've done. Everybody did their job in Vegas, and just need to continue that rhythm and that play, and we'll be just fine.
عندك الشق الثاني من السؤال بلال؟
الشق الثاني للسؤال جيسون والجرايم: كيف انهم دخلوا المنافسه وانضموا لهذا الفريق؟ ماذا يشعرون؟ وكيف ستكون التحدي وخوض هذه التجربه القويه لهم في هذه النسخه؟
His second question is for you, Graeme and Taylor. Basically, you guys are the new additions to the team, and what are your ambitions? What are your hopes? What are you trying to achieve here at Smash?
Yeah, I mean, I think, certainly speaking for myself, very excited to be part of this group. World-class players. I think, you know, obviously as a team, we have the expectation level to compete every week. And, you know, individually, I think the momentum, the work ethic, you know, everything that we're doing as a group, I think just drives everybody forward to compete well individually as well. So, I mean, I think, you know, that was my best finish of my live career in Vegas. And I just want to try and take that confidence, belief forward and continue contributing to this team.
Yeah, we just want to win. I mean, very simply put, you know, that's part of why I came over here, is just to win. And so we have that capability, you know, every given week, and it might not happen each week, but, you know, I know each week that's going to be the goal, is to go and win the tournament.
السلام عليكم. نزار العلي from ABC TV. أعتقد أن كيبكا سيقترب هذه السنة من اللقب بعد أن تعرف على أجواء مدينة الملك عبد الاقتصادية ونادي رويال جرينز، وخصوصا أن أجواء هذه الفترة تساعد أكثر. سؤالي للسيد، حظا أوفر للجميع طبعا، سؤالي للسيد جيسون. اليوم شاهدنا في الصباح الباكر مشاركته الإنسانية والاجتماعية مع فريق نداء الأمل، وكيف كان تعامله اللطيف مع ذوي الهمم وصقل مواهبهم والتقاط الصور معهم. ونلاحظ أن السيد جيسون نشط في المجال الإنساني والاجتماعي. ماذا يعني لك هذا سيد جيسون؟
This is Nizar from ABC TV. He welcomes you guys to the kingdom and wishes you all the best throughout the tournament. Specifically, Brooks, he's like, hopefully Jeddah will be a lucky charm more and more for you. The question is for Jason. They've seen you earlier being involved in the visit earlier from the association from Nida Al-Amal. How important was it for you to be part of that year after year and to be out there with the kids and do what you did earlier?
I think the four of us, you know, not just the four of us, I think each team, each individual gives back to their communities. Taylor's got his foundation. G-Max gives back. I've been to Brooks's foundation. I give back to my community. I think, you know, each place that we can come to and give back in any way we can. That was just a small form of what we can do individually. Anytime you can do it for kids is a great benefit for not only this area, for anywhere we go, and any chance I get to give back to with kids involved, I'm definitely all for it.
بس سؤالي للسيد كيبكا، ما هي العوامل الأساسية التي تجعل لعبة الجولف أكثر شعبية في المناطق العربية أو الشرق الأوسط؟
The question is for you, Brooks. In terms of the LIV Jeddah tournament being held here year after year, how do you think this is going to be more beneficial to the community? How can the kids here pick up the sport more?
Yeah, obviously I think us, or you look at the group of guys that are here, just as part of this league, is what's going to draw kids. That's how I'm pretty sure each one of us got involved, right? You find your idol or a guy you like, and you follow them, and you continue to watch them throughout the year. Or you come out and you get a chance to see them live, and you come out and you fall in love with the game, and you fall in love with the guy, and then you get to play a golf course that we've played. I think that's pretty special, and I think you can see the involvement since I first came here in, I think, 2018. A lot more kids are getting involved, so it's a good thing.
Thank you so much.
شكرا نزار.
علي العمري الشرق الأوسط. سؤالي لبروكس، هو حقق انتصارين هنا في جدة. هل جدة هي وجه خير أو وجه تفاؤل للاعب؟ وهل إنه عنده النوايا إنه يحقق الهاتريك في هذه النسخة؟
Brooks, the question is for you. This is Ali from Al-Sharq Al-Awsat. Building on the previous question of you winning here previously in Jeddah, but what would be the difference this year in order for you to continue winning, rather than doing what you kept doing?
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to luck. Obviously, playing good is a huge thing. And like I said, this golf course, the way the wind blows, you can get out of position pretty quickly, and you just got to understand where to miss it. I think around here is a huge thing, and always making sure you're either chipping into the wind or you're putting back up into the wind. So got to control your ball flight, control it where you put it, and make sure you miss it on the correct side.
Thank you, Brooks. اخوان في احد عنده سؤال؟ تفضل.
عايض الشهري من قناة 24 الرياضية. سؤالي للكابتن بروكس. طبعا انضم نجوم جدد للبطولة وأنتم طبعا أبطال. ماذا يعني لكم أن ينضم نجوم كبار في هذه البطولة وشكرا.
This is Ayat from Sports 24 channel. The question is for you, Brooks and Graeme and Talo. What does it mean having such great talent coming to the team and adding to the team? From your perspective, Brooks, and from your perspective, Graeme and Talo, what are you guys going to add to the team, in your opinion?
I think it's pretty simple. Like Taylor said, we wanted to put a group of guys that, first off, know how to win. I think that's important. You got to be able to cross that finish line. You got guys that have been in those spots, won major championships, guys that are going to compete for them for years and years, and guys that aren't afraid. I think that's a huge thing. You look at this whole team, and I don't think anybody's going to back down. They've got a chance to. If they've got a chance to win, they're going to put their foot in the pedal and go, and that's what we want. But it's also just a very easy group of guys to be around at the, sitting around even for lunch, just talking, just about random stuff, life, whatever it is. We're all, I feel like, very close. I've gotten very close with Jay over the last 4 or 5 years. GMAC, I mean, I've known GMAC for 10 years now. Been pretty close, and Taylor obviously just getting to know him even better more recently. It's been the perfect addition. I'm beyond thrilled and happy to have him.
Thank you, Brooks, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think exactly what Brooks said. It's that winning mentality. It's that work ethic, the preparation, the competitive spirit that all 4 of us have. Guys that know how to win. Taylor won 3 times last year. Jason's won some great events. Brooks's record stands for itself. I mean, I think the way he's played the last 10 years, it's contagious when you're around guys that want to win, that have high expectation levels, that they want to achieve things, and it just kind of, the rising tide kind of lifts all ships, and I'm excited to be around that winning mentality this season.
Yeah, just the competitive nature of these 3 dudes is fun to be around, and that was from the get-go, when talking with Brooks about the possibility of this, that was a huge draw for me. I'm, a pretty serious individual. I take my craft seriously, and, I like to compete, and I want to win. And so knowing that, I was joining 3 guys that are cut from that same cloth, I knew it was going to be a natural fit, and we were all going to benefit from each other. And like he said, we're going to continue to push each other to be better week after week and tournament after tournament, and it's going to be a fun journey.
Thank you, Talo. أي أسئلة إضافية أخرى أخوان؟
مساء الخير. إيمان محمد، صحيفة سهم الإلكترونية. نرحب بكم في مدينة جدة ونتمنى لكم التوفيق. والبطولة المنافسة الماضية كانت جميلة جدا، يعني جولاتها والضربات الاحترافية في لعبة الجولف شفنا منكم يعني لعبة رائعة ومنافساتكم كانت قوية. فماذا تقولون لجمهوركم المنتظر منكم الفوز؟ لما تقولوا لجمهوركم المنتظر منكم الفوز؟ ايش توعدوه؟
This is Iman Muhammad from Saham Electronic online. The question is for you, Jason. Smash, in terms of the team, what are you guys hoping to achieve in this tournament, apart from obviously like playing well and winning? But what are you trying to achieve on individual level and as a team?
Well, I think individually we're all going out there. None of us are going to tee it up without the intention of winning. I think collectively, if we do that, I think we'll be at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the week. So anything we can do to push Brooks a little bit and maybe knock him off that top spot might be beneficial. But we don't want to ruin his confidence moving into the major season either.
Thank you, Jason. أي أسئلة أخرى أخوان؟ هذا آخر سؤال. تفضل استاذ.
كويس اللي لحقت آخر
كويس.
سؤال. مرحبا، عايشة العمودي الجزيرة. أنا من عشاق الجولف، لكن زاد عشقي للجولف بوجودكم في الدعات اللي نشوفها، الألعاب، الجولات خلتنا نشتاق كل سنة للجولف. سؤالي للبطل، سنتين يحقق بطولة، السنة إذا حقق بطولة حيقولوا ستوب سعودية ولا حيستمر؟ والأسباب اللي تدفعوا للاستمرار، لأن احنا اشتقنا لكم، يعني أصبح وجودكم مهم.
This is Aisha Amoudi from Al Jazeera newspaper. She first of all welcomes you back here to Jeddah, and she is saying that you guys being here and the others, of course, means a lot to them, and seeing you year in, year out, and the talent and the type of performance you guys put out there is really great to see, and they thank you for that. What are you guys hoping to really do in terms of performing at the highest level, and in terms of you guys doing something that you've not done in the previous year as a Smash team?
I mean, I think it's the same thing. Our goal is to win. Then the best thing these guys can do is go out and try to play the best they can. I think the way that even the formats changed this year, where we've got to count 4 scores on Sunday, I think that plays right in our hand. Because I know these guys aren't afraid. They're going to go out there and go fire a low one. GMAC did it Sunday in Vegas. I think that was pretty obvious how great he played of a round, and that's what we need. I mean, I kind of even laugh at it. We were sitting around after Vegas, even for a half second, realizing that, man, it could have been even a whole lot better. And that's what we want to do every week, is to have a chance individually to win on the back 9, and then as a team, just compete with 9 holes to play, give ourselves a chance, and see where it ends up. That's all you can ask for.
Thank you guys. احنا دائما نقول لهم على اساس ما ناخذ من وقتهم، فانا حازودكم بالاجابه ان شاء الله على بعد ما نخلص. But they thank you again, guys, for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.